Hello everybody, Brad Johnson here. In this video I'm going to be talking a little bit more about the free samples that are available on AetherX. Some people have asked about them and wondering if I could do a video on them just in regards to the free samples, just to get an idea about how you can use these free products, when you print them out, how do they work. So we're going to be looking into that with three particular samples of the free samples. So here I am here on the AetherX page. So this is on AetherX.co. And I'm just going to go to free samples. And in this video, I'm going to be looking at three particular samples. So this just talks about a simple instruction about how to work together with the samples. You can work with them on photo paper, but you can also work with them through common office paper as well, too, the 8.5 by 11 that we often have. So in this example, I'm just going to be printing out the inner ear Energizer, demonstrating it for you to show you how it works. And I'm going to be printing out the solar plexus Energizer, showing you how that works. And I'm also going to be showing you the green non-verbal symbol, which is a demonstration of the prana bed. Okay, so these are three free image samples that, again, once you go to AetherX.co, just go ahead and click on the PDF links here. So for this one here, it's the download non-verbal symbol. Okay, and I'll see this screen pop up and I will print that off. Okay, so the same thing with the other two. With the inner ear Energizer, I just click on the download PDF and I go to the Energizer. It's basically 2 pages. Okay, so the second page here is instructions. There's also a smaller one that you can just cut out with scissors. Okay, and the same thing goes for the solar plexus Energizer. So downloading that PDF. And again, here's the large size of it and the small size and the instructions. Okay, so very simple on how to use these. I'm going to be printing them out and then I'll be changing my camera view, so we will demonstrate exactly how all three of these free samples can be used. Okay, so as I went ahead and printed out the free samples, I'm just going to show you exactly how we can use them through the 4 common methods, very similar to the healing code cards or the AetherX card decks, if you're already familiar with that. So it's very much the same principle. So we're just going to start off here with the solar plexus Energizer. Okay, so I got the full view of it. I got the full page. Same thing can happen as if you have the small one as well too. Okay, so with the solar plexus Energizer, you don't need to activate anything with this one. Okay, this one does not need to be activated whatsoever. The only one out of the 3 that I'm demonstrating here is if you have the blue free trial symbol. That's the only one that needs to be activated. If you have the green one, it doesn't need to be activated. Okay, so here we are with the solar plexus Energizer. So what does this do? This brings prana directly into your solar plexus. This is helping to clear out any particular forms of blockages and obstructions that are around the solar plexus. It energizes that reserve battery to which the solar plexus itself represents. So very simple. If I'm just seated here in a chair, I just put my hand down like this, right? So the image here is just facing my chest, okay? And I'm just laying back here and just absorbing it as I'm feeling. I'm already feeling it going to work, and it's an interesting thing because as I'm wearing a black shirt, you can really feel the warmth of the prana coming into the solar plexus. I feel it almost immediately within seconds, okay? And you can just stay there for as long as you want. I would say get a minimum of 60 seconds for the best benefit, okay? If you want to stay here 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes with the solar plexus Energizer on your solar plexus, go for it. Because like I said, especially if you're wearing black, like a black top, you really feel this going to work, right? My whole chest here is just nice and warm now. So that's the solar plexus Energizer. Now, if I want to charge a glass of water with this, now maybe what I'll do instead is I'll probably just have a coaster, for example, okay? So I have a little coaster right here. I can take off. There we go. Simple little coaster, okay? So putting the glass just like that, so solar plexus Energizer can just go right underneath the coaster, okay? And that is how you can help to charge your water. Now you can also put it on top of the glass. You can also put it beside the glass, or again, just have a coaster and just put it underneath the coaster. And it can stay there for at least a good 60 seconds. Okay, so that's another good way of doing it. to charge your water. Another thing you can do is the gaze method, where I'm just taking a look at the solar plexus energizer and I'm just looking at it. I'm looking at it for at least 60 seconds. Could go a lot longer, okay? But I'm just gazing at it. As I'm gazing at it, the solar plexus is being charged, right? So we have the body method, where you're placing it on the solar plexus. We have the water method, or the charging method, where you're charging the water with this, okay? We have the gazing method, where I'm just looking at it. And the final one, it's just a simple photo of me, okay? And I'm just putting that face down, okay? So here's my photo, putting it face down, just like that. Okay, and I just put this somewhere. I can just put it on a desk or a shelf, and I just leave that be, okay? And now that hologram of myself is receiving the solar plexus energy, okay? So it's not feeling a warmth effect like you would as if you were putting this right on your chest, okay? Because you're basically making contact with it and you're getting that physical sensation. The same thing goes with the water. As you're drinking it down, you'll feel effects going inside that way, okay? When it's coming to the idea of the gazing method, all of that energy is just very internal, right? You're not really feeling that much of an external sensation when you're gazing at it, or if you're putting the capture method on it, okay? So with those two particular methods themselves, it's not like how you would feel drinking water with that solar plexus energizer, or placing it on the body with that solar plexus energizer. Those two are going to feel some type of external effects, okay? But the gazing method and the capture method are going to experience the internal effects, okay? So basically internally, your solar plexus is getting energized without you feeling the external sensation, okay? That's the difference with all four methods together, okay? So that is the solar plexus energizer. I'll go ahead and put that one down here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the inner ear energizer next. Okay, I just printed out the larger formats of the pictures, okay? So this is the inner ear energizer. Well, Brad, because it's such a big picture, it's not really gonna fit over my ear. Well, the good news is you don't actually have to put this over your ear. You can put it right on your chest, just like this, just like the other one, okay? Even though it's working with the inner ear, I'm already feeling it. It feels so nice. This is one of my favorites, is working with the body method, right? Because you can really feel the external stimulation of it. But even if it's just for the inner ear, it's going right up there, okay? So the inner ear energizer, even if you're putting it on your chest, you're receiving the benefits of having your inner ear brought into a greater state of health, okay? What it's doing is it's clearing away the obstructions and the blockages that are causing inner ear problems, inner ear infections and so forth, tinnitus, for example, okay? So again, just placing that on the solar plexus. If you want to place it on the head, you certainly can, right? If you just want to place it down like that, there's no problem with that. Same thing with the other side, placing it down over there like that as well too. You can even place it on top of the head if you want to, whatever you feel is comfortable, okay? But one of the best things to do, just laying it down on your chest just like this, and it's going to go to work, okay? So there is the inner ear energizer. Let's take a look now at the non-verbal free trough symbol, okay? So this is a version of the prana bed. Now the prana bed no longer exists on AetherX, okay? For those of you who have the prana bed, you're still getting all the benefits of it. The benefits have not been taken away from that bed, okay? But it's received all the updates it needs, and it's basically been discontinued because we're moving forward with the Taurus bed. So basically what we're doing here is we're getting a sample of the prana bed. So for those of you who are looking to order the Taurus bed, if you're still not too sure, so okay, yeah, I understand there's a bed kit. Is there a way I can try it before I buy it? Yes, you use this, okay? You can use this one, or you can use the blue symbol. The blue symbol is the activator one. The green one here is what I refer to as the non-verbal symbol altogether. So it does not require the ability for you to activate it. You just pop it right on the chest, okay, as soon as it comes. As soon as it's printed out on the printer, just place it on your chest, feeling it already, okay? And this is giving you the samples of the prana bed, okay? Now you can also place it down here by the abdomen, place it on top of the head, place it on the shoulders, right? You can even, again, it's PDF, so you can even shrink it down if you want to, put it on a photo paper, and you can do that as well too. You can cut it in smaller pieces, cut it into a smaller piece, and putting that on the body as well too. So basically I would say, well, wherever there's an ache, wherever there's a stiffness, wherever there's a soreness, any form of pain within your body, okay? Like I said, the good thing to do is when you print these out, put them in a plastic leaflet, okay? If you have the 8.5 by 11s, pop them in a plastic leaflet. The same thing if you have a smaller size, just print them out and put them in that leaflet, okay? This is just so you're preventing from damaging them, right? So again, if you have a sweaty back and all that, and you're putting it in your back, and now you get all this covered in sweat, and it basically affects the ink on the page, then that will affect the symbol itself, okay? So you want to make sure you're keeping these intact. You want to make sure they're keeping them safe, okay? So, like I said, a plastic leaflet would be very good. Like I said, you're downloading a PDF, and you can arrange the print size. If you don't know how to do that, take it to a print shop, okay? They'll print it out in a smaller size for you, okay? So print it out on office paper. You can print them out on photo paper, which would be my recommendation because that's the highest quality you can get. Okay, photo paper, card paper as well too, cardstock is also acceptable, okay? And just printing these out and just using them. Just as I demonstrated the four methods are available for all of these free samples, okay? You'll also find other free samples on the page there that basically look like healing code cards as well too. What I would suggest with those particular ones that look like healing code cards is you're printing those ones out on photo paper, okay? Do not print those ones out on office paper, okay? Someone may ask, well, Brad, can I print these out in black and white? Okay, with the three that I've demonstrated, yes, you can, okay? But I'm just letting you know that the healing quality of it could be affected, okay? So my recommendation would be to print them out in full color. If you do not have a full color printer, go to a print shop, okay? Go to a library. Library has full color printers you can use, and they're usually relatively quite cheap when you're printing off some paper, okay? But again, for the other ones that look like the healing code cards, the AetherX card decks, I would recommend please placing them on photo paper and make sure they are full, high quality in color, okay? Very, very important for the ones that look like the healing code cards. And those are the ones that are just underneath the free trial symbol, okay? So you can access that. So again, all of these free samples are available to you on AetherX. If you're not too sure exactly how powerful AetherX is, then you start working with those samples, right? This is what I refer to as the try before you buy. Okay, if you're really enjoying that, then now you're investing in the products that are available on AetherX, from the universal orgonite pyramid to the selenite amplifier plate to the amethyst 3D array we have, right? From the tumblers that we have, the AetherX earthing insoles, right? We got a whole bunch. And of course, at the time of this recording, the Taurus Bed Kit pre-order campaign is still available, okay? And those will be coming here over the next few days. I'll be keeping everybody updated on that progress. But keep working with the free samples. If that's all you want to try out, is just use the free samples and receive the benefits from them, because these are just giving you a small example of the power that is contained in a great deal of the paid products, all right? But you're also getting a really good healing out of the free samples that are also available. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you again in the next video. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaskar, and may it be well with you. Check out our website, AetherX.co. Bye for now.